Hi, so welcome back to my channel. Let's get into BET Presents the Encore. So I know y'all don't like these twins, but I like the twins. I really like the twins. Like they're a bit much. They're Geminis. I'm a Gemini. Lamisha and Iris are Geminis. Elijah, like, us Geminis, we can get a little crazy. So, I get it. They do the most. They really do. Like with the whole snapping on folks and talking to people crazy. I get that. They're a bit much. But what I like about the twins is they came to work. They came to that house to work. The other ladies want to throw the little shots and be like, oh, you guys are the least accomplished. Aubrey was like, we sold more records than y'all. All of that might be true, but them girls are talented. And not just the twins, but their two sisters that are not a part of the show. Those girls can sing. Those girls are they're really talented. Like they do their thing. Like they're dope, okay? So for them to be as talented as they are and to not get the recognition that I think that they deserve or that they think that they deserve, it makes sense why they're so passionate, why they go so hard, why they don't want to just get on there and just do anything. They've been working nonstop. Like we might not have been seeing them, but they've been working. They've been doing the damn thing. Like they talk their shit, but they back it up. They back up what they be talking about. I mean, they came in there, they're laying tracks, they're writing songs, they're producing, they're doing everything that they're supposed to do. And it's like, I get, people are like, their delivery, but this is the thing. They're not school teachers. They're in the music industry. We hear the horror stories about the music industry. You can't be no, dainty little flower in the music business. You have to be tough. You have to have some kind of, you have to have some fierceness. You have to have some fire to survive in this industry. We hear it all the time, how terrible, this happened to this person and that happened to that person. That's one of the reasons why, like Nicki Minaj was not well received. And she would say all the time, if it was a man saying these things, it'd be all right. But because it's coming from a woman, it's a problem. And these girls, they work really hard. I'm not about to do something that's not good. If I know this thing and I know what's right and what sounds right and what doesn't sound right, I'm going to speak my mind. You can't sit there and be, you can't sit there and just watch craziness take place and your name is attached to it. No, you got to be on your stuff, and them girls are on their stuff. They're not with, they don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look corny. They don't want to look, any kind of way. And I understand it. And it would be different if they were just sitting there complaining and not doing. They're constantly doing something. They're constantly working. They're constantly in the studio. Their work ethic is everything. I get that there may be a lot. They may be a lot. But I think also we're not seeing every single thing that is happening. We're seeing bits and pieces. We're seeing an edited version. We're seeing it framed in a certain light. Those girls are dope. Those girls are dope. I'm sorry. I get that y'all might not like them. I think they're dope. I feel like they talk all that noise, but for someone to talk all that noise and to back it up, girl, talk that shit. Talk your talk. Because clearly you know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. Your work ethic is everything. Your results whatever you produce is dope. Like everything that they do so far, I like it. They've had a hand in everything. Lamisha and Irish. Lamisha and Irish. Like for real though, like really. Growing up, I loved all of these people. Like it's not one person in that house that I don't know their music, that I did not like their music. I never got into the Cheetah Girls, but I like 3LW. But I liked all of these ladies. And 702, they were up at the top. Like I really liked 702. But baby, Irish and Lamisha. What's been going on up in here? You guys are singers. Y'all been in the business for a long time. I'm not in the business, so I can't tell y'all too much of anything. But y'all been in the business for a long time. Why y'all so sensitive? Why y'all acting like y'all don't know y'all sound terrible? Y'all know y'all are struggling. You guys want more lead parts in these songs, but y'all sound a mess. Especially Irish and Lamisha. Put the drinks down. Put the cigarettes down. Why y'all not practicing? We saw Pam. She knew her weakness was the dance moves. We saw her in that studio doing the choreography, getting down with Aaliyah. What's her name? Aaliyah Janae? Whatever her name is. She was getting down. She was practicing. She knew that was her weakness. She was like, let me get at it. Let me see what I could do. Let me put some effort into it. Why y'all not around the house doing la 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 la? Like, why y'all not warming up the vocals? Why y'all not practicing? Why y'all not harassing Cinnamon to help y'all? Y'all have a vocal coach. Utilize her. Shamari in there with the strongest voice. Why y'all not harassing Shamari? Shamari help us with our notes. Shamari critique us. Shamari's the sweetest one, and Shamari and Nivea are the sweetest ones, and they have the best voices. Why are y'all going to them for help and we just not seeing it? I don't believe that, number one, because y'all keep smoking and drinking. Why y'all like this? When I saw Irish and Lamisha, I was so excited because I love 702. Like, I love 702. I really do. I still have y'all little Get It Together in Stilo little thing. I still had a little CD somewhere. Why y'all doing this? Like, why y'all doing this? Y'all want to sing? We want to hear y'all sing, but we don't want to hear y'all sing like the way y'all been doing. Y'all not even trying. Y'all not trying. And it's like, we want more parts. Well, you only got 4 lines. Sounding like that? Come on. Like, come on, Lamisha and Irish. Stop that. Y'all are really, like, y'all, come on. Give us something. Like, I'm wondering, right? Is it like y'all just want to have a lead and y'all want them to put some studio magic on it? Is that what y'all want to happen? Y'all gonna sing with them terrible voices and then y'all expect the producers to throw the studio magic. Aubrey, that's what you want too, huh? You want them to put some studio magic. You want to put some auto-tune. You want them to make it sound less horrible. No. I need y'all to do better. I need y'all to do better. Because this is embarrassing. This is not right. Y'all going over there, y'all just smoking them cigarettes is like, come on, it's not helping the cause. I get it. Like, I get that this y'all second chance. See, everybody hate the twins, but the twins understand the assignment. This is our second chance, so we got to do everything we can to display our talent, the right way to make the people see, okay, we see what y'all working with. Lamisha and Irish, if this is your second chance, you're pissing on it. Like, what is this? You went in that, you embarrassed, like, for real, for real. Then y'all had the nerve to be complaining. Well, not Lamisha. Lamisha knew not to bring her foolishness on this last episode. But you, Irish, you complaining to Camila. Camila know your voice better than everybody else. Camila know what you sound like. And she know what y'all do. She know y'all better than the girls in the house. You was complaining to Camila. Oh, I only got 4 points and it's embarrassing. No, what's embarrassing is that voice. That voice is embarrassing. Y'all got to do better. I like y'all so much. Like, I really rock with y'all. Like, I love y'all. Y'all are part of my childhood. But this ain't right. The singing. And then I think I was praising Irish at first. Because I was like, you know what? When she's not around Lamisha, she's not that bad. She does it better. She does a little better. But this episode, I was disappointed, sis. I don't know if it's you been hanging out with Aubrey too much and Aubrey's rubbing off on you. You just being negative. I don't like it. Like, come on now. Y'all do better, please. I really like the twins. I'm still rooting for y'all. But can y'all throw them cigarettes away? Please? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Who, Lamisha and Irish? I don't know. You have Nivea girl. Shout out to Nivea. We love you, girl. We love you, girl. Oh my God. The interview that she did with, girl, I cried. I cried with you like I know you. Like you're my cousin, like you're my sister, girl. I cried with you. We just sending good vibes, good energy. Like I love you so much. Like, girl, don't give up. Put out some music. We want to see you win. We want to see you shine. Oh my God, Nivea girl. Like, you're just so sweet. You're always laughing, and it's just like no one would ever know that you've been through so much. Oh my God, I just love you so much, Nivea. I really do. And Shamari too. Like Shamari, she's just such a sweet. Shamari, Pam, and Nivea, y'all just don't get nobody no problems. Y'all just there. Y'all just like, I just like y'all. Y'all a good vibe. Like y'all really are. I really do like y'all. Pam. Oh, Pam, you know. Who Pam? That last episode with Keely, when you was crying and Keely wanted to touch you and then she remembered that she wasn't allowed to touch you, that was hilarious. That was so funny. I hope they do like some type of reunion with the Encore girls with Blueprint. I hope they do, because that was funny. I want to know like what she would think. Did she find that funny? That's the only thing we haven't really seen from you, Pam. Like, what's your sense of humor like? Because I was cracking up. Whose idea was it to bring Aubrey into this house? Who? I was here for Aubrey at first because I love Danny D. Kane. I love Making the Band. I love Damaged. I liked them. I liked her. And everybody was coming for Aubrey. And I just was like, well, she cool. Like, why y'all like Aubrey? But these last 2 episodes, now I understand. Now Aubrey, you a mess, girl. You the Karen of the house. I hate that I'm saying this, but you was a Karen. You pulled a Karen. You really did. So you become queen, and the girls are arguing, and you decide to share this with Elijah because even if he asked you, you could have been like, girl, you know how these girls are. It's a lot of us in this house. Don't worry about it. You could have just brushed him off like that and be like, oh, it's a lot of us in this house. We're going to argue about something. It ain't that deep. And send him on his way. You instead, and you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. First, you came into this house and you wanted to split the groups into 2, which I really wasn't that mad at, because if Lamisha wanted to sing about, you know, her husband, and Pam want to sing to the Lord, and you want to sing, you know, something where you could drop it, you know, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's warm, whatever you do, I get that. But the assignment was one group, one super group. And even when well, I won't say everyone, but even when a lot of the other women were like, no, we want one group, you were still behind the scenes, putting words in the twins' ear, talking over here, talking over there, trying to get your way. When that did not work, you surrendered. You was like, oh, well, I'll be the creative director. You knew Keely appointed herself creative director. Why you tried to step on that? And I don't even like Keely, but why you tried to step on Keely's toes? And I don't know, maybe there was more to what you did than what we saw, but the poster, the collage, what you call the vision board, what was so special about that? I could do your job. I did your job. Girl, that wasn't nothing. You cut out of magazines and you paste. We did that in kindergarten. That's not anything special. But okay, whatever. I still wasn't mad at you. But that mess you did with Elijah, I really didn't like that. Because you know the twins, their bread and butter is songwriting and producing currently. And you went to Elijah, who, yeah, he's in the house to help you guys, but he's like their colleague. They have a real relationship outside of the house. And you say to him, oh, the girls is talking about you. Oh, Elijah know what's... We didn't see that. Why they didn't show us that? You went and you don't like the word divisive, but you've been divisive since you got in the house. You went to this man, or when he came to you, and you tried to put something in his ear about 2 people that he works with outside of the house. He has a relationship and a friendship and a working relationship with these 2 girls outside of the house. You said something to cause a problem. I don't know why you did that, but that wasn't cool. And then he goes back and he tells the girls, they speak, and then it's, oh, wow, we didn't really say that. No, well, we didn't say that. Well, she said you said that. Well, and she also said this, and then you get confronted, and he decides, you know what, I know these girls. I don't know you. And he gives you the business, and you're mad, and you're sad, and you're crying, and you can't believe it, and no man has ever spoken to you that way. Girl, bye. You was on Making the Band with Diddy. You've had a man yell at you. You've had people yell at you. You're not this wilted flower. He might not have deserved, he probably shouldn't have gone off on you the way that he did, but you shouldn't have started no mess. Why did you start the mess? Why you couldn't, when that man came and said, well, what's going on with y'all? Why you couldn't just say, you know what, it's too many of us here. We all have difference of opinions. It ain't that deep. We'll go to sleep tomorrow and forget about it. Let's just do our work. You entertained the mess with him. He probably shouldn't have entertained it with you, and you definitely shouldn't have entertained. You shouldn't have taken anything from the house and given it to him, because he's there in a different capacity than the rest of you. That was messy. And the fact that you can't even own that you should have zip it, that's a problem. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't like that. So when he went off on your ass, that was your bad. Next time, don't find yourself in a situation like that, because you really didn't need to say nothing to him. You didn't have to tell him what you told him. And it's looking like that might have been a whole ass lie, because we never saw where Felicia was like, oh, they know what's up. They know what we do. And then Elijah, he gonna say, they ain't got no number one. They the least accomplished here. That was all unnecessary. And if you hadn't opened your big mouth and said whatever you said to him, none of that would have happened. So that's on you. Then this last episode, now all of a sudden you don't like skeletons, when that was your song. You was here for it. You was ready for it. You only wanted it to be you and the girl, the twins. And then ever since Shamari jumped on it, you mad. You feeling different. You big mad. We mad. Like, why you mad?
Whoa, we mad.
If you knew this was not the group for you from the beginning, why you didn't just, bah, I'm out. Just not for me. Well, I guess you've done that now. But it was just like, girl, you was giving Karen. You was giving Karen. You started that mess by being messy, by running your mouth. You're too old to not be able to control your mouth. You're too old at your big age. He asked you a question. The whole idea of the show is that women can work together. Women can work well together. Girl groups can be successful. You came there to prove a point. When this individual comes in who's not in the group and he asks y'all, well, whatever he asks you guys, he might not even have been talking that deep about it. We don't know. But you shouldn't have. You snitched. That's what you did. You snitched. That's like you having problems in your family and you take it to somebody else. You snitched. You should have just said, these girls, it's a lot of us in here. We a little stressed. You could have just blew him off and just be like, we just stressed out. It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. It ain't nothing. Or, I don't know what you're talking about. This is how we always are. That's how we bro. You could have said anything to him to make him just forget about it and talk about yourself. That's what you should have been doing. Talk about how you felt. Talk about how you feel about the songs. Talk about how you feel about the direction. You should have talked about what you were feeling. Don't speak for nobody else. Next time you won't find yourself in this type of a situation. But you played a whole ass Karen trying to, get sympathy. Oh, I had this producer speak badly to me. I've never had a man speak to me like this. You moved the whole bed into the next room. What he said to you, what that had to do with your room? Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm glad you gone. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye, girl, bye. That was too much. And I was here for you. I was really here for you, but you tried to pull a Karen. I ain't like it. That wasn't all right, Aubrey. And now you done ran away to Dubai? I hope you have fun, girl, because this just seems too much. Cosign. Oh, cosign. So my thing with cosign is, if you knew the girls were preparing for a listening party It's not like they chose the date. Like, they're preparing for a listening party because that's part of what, their assignment. Why would you take one of their songs with you and hold it hostage? Like, that was weird. Then you claim you sent it to them, but it never got to them. Like, that they only had, 3-4 songs. Why would you hold one of the songs hostage? That was a little weird to me. Because when you guys came on the show, I get the feeling with Cosign, I don't want to label him, I don't want to call him the M word or nothing like that. But I think he had an issue. There's been something brewing between him and Felicia for a little bit, and we might not just have been seeing it. Because it was just like, why? And that's another thing. Why weren't all of them at the listening party? Like, shouldn't him, Elijah, Aaliyah, Cinnamon, shouldn't they all have been there? Like, why weren't... Okay, that was weird, but that's not, I'm not Carlos. Let me mind my business, okay? But I just thought that was weird. Like, why would you do that? It kind of felt like you were setting them up. Like, you took this song. Like, that was weird. So I could totally understand why Alicia has some feelings towards you. I just get the feeling like you came on this show and yeah, you like them, and yeah, you like music, and this is what you do, and you're very great at it, and you have an extensive resume, and you're dope, and you that dude, right? We get that. But I kind of feel like, and I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like you ain't really taking this group blueprint. You're not taking them that serious. I don't think you are. I think you're just there for a check. I don't think you're really there to give them your best. Now, these women, with the exception of, I ain't gonna say their name, Lamisha and Irish, the rest of the girls want, to make the most out of the experience. The twins, Fallon and Felicia, they probably want it the most because, like I said, y'all keep throwing it at them that they're the least accomplished, that they sold the least records, that they're the least known. And like I said, with that being said, then they have the most to prove. And they want to show we shouldn't be the least. We should be the best. We should be the most. We got this. Like, we do this music thing like we're dope. So their intensity is going to be a lot different than the other girls. And I just feel like Cosign is just a really laid, maybe that's just who he is, but it just seems like he's really, really laid back. Like, he don't really care about what they got going on as much as he probably cares about his more famous clients or the people that he worked with. I don't know. I just got that vibe. But my thing was that one song that he brought, the Give It Away. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to sound like when it's done. I don't know, but I didn't really like it like that. And when it's done, maybe it's probably gonna be the best song ever. I don't know. But I just feel like I don't think they liked the song either. And I feel like your feelings might have been a little hurt. You might have felt some kind of way because after you gave them that song, the twins wanted to write their own song. Pam and Felicia wrote the gospel song. Are you feeling a way that they didn't like the song you presented? Like, what's tea? Because why would you take a song that they finished and completed when you knew they had to perform in front at the listening party? It feel like you don't, I don't know. It just feel like some trickery going on. And maybe it's because of all the bad things people say about the music industry, but it feels like some trickery. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why Felicia was just so triggered. Like, don't turn off my record. She was doing the most. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, damn, Felicia, it's not that. Okay, girl, something else is going on there that we're not aware of, because she turned up on him. She was like, I'm trying to remember when I asked you, when I told you I gave a fuck. Oh. I was like, oh. I clutched my pearls. I was like, oh, Felicia. But we're only seeing a snippet of what happened. I'm sticking with my Gemini twins. Like, I love them. Yeah, Cosign. I think that's that's the resistance that we're getting. I think he felt away when they didn't like their giving away. They didn't like that song like that, and I think he felt some kind of way about it. And they came in and they swooped in and they've been writing and they've been doing their thing and they've been working nonstop and they've been working a little bit more than you have. They've been working every day, and you come in every other day and you're so laid back about it, and it's just like not that important to you. So I feel like that is what we're seeing happen between them. And so when he's like playing his version, all the other girls like Felicia's version. Why y'all didn't communicate that to Cosign? Because he's sitting up there acting like he the big, he big daddy or whatever. What he say goes. But ultimately, don't they have a say? Like, I ain't like that. It's done when I say it's done. No, it's done when I say it's done. What was that about? Like, what was really going on? But shout out to Keely, because I'm not featuring Keely like that. I don't really like Keely. I haven't liked Keely ever since I heard about the chicken in the face with the plate and smashing it in somebody's face, and then y'all left the girl stranded at the mall. I haven't liked you since then. But I'm starting to like you. I'm starting to like you because whatever it is we weren't seeing, she saw. And she had the twins back. She backed them up. And I was here for it. She was like, don't tell them to relax. You don't tell them to relax. You don't call me shorty. I was like, okay, you tell them. You tell him. He needs to relax. Because he sabotaged y'all when he took that song and didn't want to send it to y'all for the listening party. Something about Cosign, it's like, yeah, he a little handsome or whatever, but it feel like he don't respect, I don't want to say he don't respect women, but he was a little out of line. I ain't like that. I don't like when, I don't like that either. Talking about some, what he say, love? Did she look thrown off? Did she look thrown off when she was dancing? Did she look thrown off? That was rude as fuck. That was rude as fuck. And just because you didn't get loud and just because you weren't cursing, it was still rude. I would really like to know what was going on. I would love to see the raw footage. I know we're not going to get that, but something else is going on. And I think that's what it is. I really think if it was a guy, I think he would have approached that a little different. But we know that artists and producers and singers we know that y'all, the creative energies, sometimes they clash. I get that. But yeah, I was here for Keely. She stood by her sister's back, She was like, I'm creative director. You ain't gonna tell these women to relax. I like that. I really like that about Keely. Like, maybe I'll start liking you, Keely. Can you apologize to Nateri so we can move on and start liking you again? Cause like, for real. Cause everybody's talking about, the bucket of chicken. Like, girl, you did too much. Cause we saw you last year when you was taunting Nateri on the Shade Room. That shit wasn't cool. Can we just apologize so we can move on? Because you did the most. Yeah, you did the most. But I was here for you. I was here for you in that moment. So let's party on my dime, it's on me. For real though, when are we gonna be able to buy the music? Because Bird's Eye View, I already feel like that's gonna be my song. Like, I'm ready to hear it, That and Drive Back by Candace, I want that. Like, can we download that? What's up? I'm ready. Give it to us. We want that. I want the Bird's Eye View. I haven't heard, what was the other one? Go Don't Leave. I don't remember what that sounded like, but Bird's Eye View, that I liked it from day one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did y'all notice though? All 8 girls was on Bird's Eye View. All 8 girls were on Skeletons. All 8 girls was on the gospel album. On the gospel record. So as much as y'all be giving the twins a bad rep, all the girls was on the song so far. So they may say certain things, but clearly they know how to compromise. We're just not seeing that. See, that's another thing. We're not seeing everything, but clearly they work together. They're willing to compromise. They may say some harsh truths, but I don't know why we would be tiptoeing around Lamisha and Irish at this point, because being nice about it is not working, and maybe being rude about it ain't working either. I don't know. Can y'all put them cigarettes down? I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, but all of them are on Bird's Eye View and all of them are on Skeletons and Talking, right? They're all on the songs. So they were like making a big deal, like, everybody's not on there, but everyone's on there. Well, now Aubrey's gone and they're gonna have to get rid of her, but everybody was on there. But I'm ready for them to drop the music. I'm ready for them to drop that. Talking and Bird's Eye View, those are my favorites thus far. I want to hear everything in its entirety. I can't wait. Like, I really can't. For real, for real. I love it. But yeah. Can y'all give the twins a little bit of something? Like, y'all ain't got to like them or whatever, but I just think that they are really dope. And I just keep hearing everybody talk about how much they can't stand the twins. But I feel like them girls are hungry. They're ready to work. They are intense. They're a little crazy. But, you know, that's just the Gemini in them. That's how we do sometimes as Geminis. We a little, sometimes we get in your face. We don't play that shit. But no, for real, I think the girls are they just do what they do. I mean, the industry is not for the faint of heart. Like, the industry that they're in, you can't go around being super, super nice. You can't let people walk all over you. You have to speak up or you won't be heard. So they're a little much. They really are. But they're really, really talented. Like, they're dope. I'm sorry, but they work the hardest in that house. Their songs are bomb. Everything that they put their touches on is better. It's like they're dope as hell. They really are. I don't know. Irish and Lamisha, catch up. Put them cigarettes down. Stop smoking. I don't know. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but like, give the twins a chance. You know, I think, you know, I don't think they're that bad. I just think we're seeing a really small part, and it is what it is. I don't know. I just always like the people that nobody likes. I guess that's just me. I like everybody that nobody likes. I try to give everybody a chance. There's no one on the show that I just don't like. Keely. But I'm changing towards Keely. Because her having the twins back, that softened my heart towards her. And she's funny. She is funny. When she tried to touch Pam and then she remembered, I cracked up. Like, that was hilarious to me. But, and then Aubrey, you disappointed me, babe. Because I really liked you. I've been liking you since when you first tried out for Megan the Band. Like, I liked you, girl. You let me down. You tried to pull your little Karen stunt. I ain't like that. I didn't like that. When you be messy, that's what happens to people that are messy. They get embarrassed sometimes, and that's what happened with Elijah. Next time somebody asks you about somebody else's business, what's wrong? I don't know. Something was wrong. I didn't notice. Girl, I'm gonna mind my business. You don't speak for nobody. Next time, you learn. If somebody asks you, what's good with something? I don't know. You need to ask. He came to you for a reason. He ain't gonna ask nobody else that. Nobody else had that problem with a lot. Next time someone asks you about somebody else's business, am I ashy? I put some lotion on. Next time somebody asks you about somebody's business, you say, I don't know. I didn't notice. Something was wrong. I didn't notice. That's how you mind your business. You keep it zip. But whatever, girl. Good luck, Aubrey. Hope you know, Bon voyage. Have a good time in Dubai. You know, you said you're moving there. Good luck, girl. I hope you have a great time. I hope that this experience was not too awful for you. I hope you do well. I hope you find music again or whatever it is you're trying to do, girl. But I didn't like that Karen stuff that you pulled, because he let you have it, but he could have really gone in on you, and he really didn't do all of that. Like, it was like, girl, you work with Diddy. I know Diddy done told you about yourself before. I know a lot of people have told you about yourself. Aubrey, I know lots of people have told you about yourself. What Elijah did to you really was not that bad. You made Elijah look like he was just, like he slapped you or something. He didn't. He just told you was messy, and you were. He told you was being divisive, and you were. It wasn't that deep. You really tried to pull a Karen with him, and that wasn't cool. I didn't like that, Aubrey. But girl, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good time in Dubai. You know, whatever. Co-signing them twins and Keely. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what happens with that. He seemed to be real, like, chill. I hope he don't turn up. I don't think he will. I don't think he will turn up on them. And the twins are really quick to apologize. And so I don't think it's gonna get that deep, but we'll be watching, you know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. BET presents the Encore. I love it. Like, this is taking me back to my childhood, watching these girls, like watching these women who I listened to growing up. Like, I like this. I really like this show. And I was hating on it at first. When I first heard about BET that presents the Encore, I was like, I ain't watching that. Not only am I watching it, I done got a couple people. I done recruited a few people to watch it too, because they wasn't trying to watch it either. I was like, no, you got to watch it. It's good. Tune in. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did that because I love it. It's amazing. It's bomb. I love it. So shout out to you, Carlos. You got another one, Carlos. You did that. But yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.